All right, back again with part two. I'm gonna hurry and finish this up. I got a hot date coming through in the next. Well, she get off in 10 minutes. You should be here probably in 30 minutes. So we're gonna hurry and get this done because I got things I gotta get done. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, in 1962, when I said New Orleans Citizens Company gives free one-way ride to blacks to go move north, they wanted them motherfuckers out of there. They was willing to pay them to just pay the company to take the motherfuckers on a one-way trip up north. Up north where? Who knows? We just want them niggers out. Like, that's just how it went down. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But, hey, when you black, man, motherfuckers hate you. But at the same time, they love you because they want to be you because of how great you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Anyways, moving on. What else we got? 1964. He's 60s, man. Our grandparents went through a lot of shit back then for us. You know what I'm saying? They went through a lot of shit. 1964, 86% of black students boycott Cleveland schools. And that's crazy to even think about. Hey, so I'm from Chicago originally. If I'm not mistaken, it's the second largest city in the United States. I can't imagine 86% of the students there that go to all those schools, Lathrop, Foster Park. I only know those two because those two I went to. Crane, Lane Tech, whatever the fuck. If 86% of the students just said, fuck this, I'm walking out. I can't imagine seeing that. And it's not because, like, I can't see all, that many people in the city that big, to step out. It's just, I think a lot of the motherfuckers there are too dumb to realize how bad they're being treated and rather just complain than actually take action about it. But like I said, that's just my opinion. You got the minority out there that's trying to make a difference in that city, and obviously the minority ain't gonna get shit done because the majority want to do something else. But this ain't no bash against Chicago because at the end of the day, we're actually above the top 10 when it comes to murder rates and crime and whatever else per capita. But the thing is, Kansas City is like in the top 5, and that's where I live at. St. Louis is number 1 last time I checked. This is 2019. It's April 2019, so that may have changed as of a couple months ago, but that's what I saw when I looked. Baltimore's up there. Detroit's above there. Only reason they do Chicago like that because Obama came from out of there. You know what I'm saying? And hey, they want to get on his ass. But it's just something that's continued since his first political run. Anyways, let's keep going. Oh, here comes that damn cat again. Alright, let's see. Yep, there she goes. Rude as a motherfucker. 1968, South African Airways Boeing 707 crashes at Windhoek. 122 people killed. 1968, again, British politician Enoch Powell makes his controversial Rivers of Blood speech. I can read like a motherfucker, but I'm just shocked. I'm just fucking all this shit up right now. It's probably because I'm trying to do two things at once, but I'm gonna look into that, the controversial Rivers of Blood speech. I'm gonna look into that and learn exactly what it is. Maybe it'll be a video and some education for you motherfuckers. Don't care about the Prime Minister of Canada. Oh, wow. 1969, bombs planted by loyalist members of the Ulster Volunteer Force and the Ulster Protestant Volunteers explode at Silent Valley Reservoir in County Down and at an electrical pylon in Kilmore County, Armagh. Okay. Oh man, 1971, Barbra Streisand records "We've Only Just Begun." Oh wow, I didn't know that. And looking at this picture of her, man, that is one ugly bitch. Excuse my French. She's ugly as shit. Let's see. 1972, Apollo 16, Young and Duke land on moon with Boeing Lunar Rover number 2. 1973, mass murderer Ed Kemper attempts to dispose of his mother's vocal cords in a domestic waste disposal unit. Jesus. 1974, Paul McCartney and Wings released Band on the Run in the U.S. Damn. Paul McCartney is an ugly motherfucker in this picture. Jesus Christ. I don't really care about Monty Python. I heard he was funny. I watched some of his stuff. Maybe it's because I'm not English or white. It wasn't funny to me. Let's see. Damn sure don't care about Woody Allen. Last time I heard, he likes children. And not like Trick Daddy likes the kids. Oh shit. 1979, President Jimmy Carter is attacked by a swamp rabbit which swam up to his fishing boat in Plains, Georgia. I need to look into that because I have never heard of a swamp rabbit. 1980, Cubans begin to arrive in U.S. from Mariel boat lift. Another Boston Marathon winning. Final performance of TV show Soap airs. Rocker Papa John Phillips arrested for drug possession. And that's 1981. 1982, Atlanta Braves becomes first team to win first 12 games of the season. Okay. 1982 again, the Provisional Irish Republic Army explodes bombs in Belfast, Derry, Armagh, Ballymena, Bestbrook, and Magherafelt. 2 civilians are killed and 12 injured. A lot of people dying on 420. A lot of people dying, being blown up, shot. I mean, that shit happens every day, don't get me wrong. But some wild shit I'm reading. 1983, my boy, President Reagan signs a $165 billion bailout for Social Security. Another history lesson I need to look into because I would love to know about that. Because back in those early 2000s, man, they sure were handing out those bailouts to the banks, not us. And by us, I mean the common folk. Let's see. 1985. Oh, shit. 1985, ATF raid on a Covenant, the Sword, and the Arm of the Lord compound in northern Arkansas. Don't care about Jersey girls. There go my boy right there. Look at that. 1986. Good news for once. Michael Jordan sets NBA playoff record with 63 points in a game. 1986, U.S. performs nuclear test at Nevada test site. Now, I thought all that testing was done back in the 60s, I want to say. Something else I got to look up to be sure on. Another Boston Marathon, 87. I was born in 87. Let's see what happened in that year. Sri Lankan Civil War. Tamils shoot 122 Sinhalese dead. Damn, U.S. deports Carl Linus to USSR charged with Nazi war crimes. Damn, Baltimore Orioles in 1988 set the worst record to start a season, 0-14, and they will go to 0-21. The Orioles, yeah. U.S. accuses Renamo of killing 100,000 Mozambiqueans. I gotta find out what country that is. Oh, there's another homie right there. Pete Rose, 1990. Pete Rose pleads guilty to hiding $300,000 in income. They said he wasn't going into the Hall of Fame. Well, he's in the WWE Hall of Fame. Now, he got a sweet ass ring for it. Like he's in somebody's Hall of Fame. Let's see. 1991. 91. The 100th episode in 1992 of American sitcom Murphy Brown airs. I don't know anything about Murphy Brown. It sounds familiar. I don't think I've ever watched it. Maybe if I see it, I probably would know what it is, but whatever. Freddie Mercury. I know about that guy. But, oh, here go. This, another ugly bitch. I do not understand. I never understood what the fascination was with Madonna. I just didn't get it. Was it because she wore cone bras? Was it because she looked old when she was young, and now that she's old, she looks older than when she was even older last year? I tried to make a joke out of that and I fucked it up. I'm just saying that Madonna is old and has always been ugly to me. Even when I hit puberty, every chick in the world was hot except her. I just did not get it. Just, oh. But either way, in 92, she signs a $60 million deal with Time Warner. And her fucking old ass still out there trying to kiss people and like, get off of me. Man, I probably would. That's sexual harassment. Get off of me. The fuck? What else we got? 1993, Uranus passes Neptune, and it happens once every 171 years. Oh shit. 1996, the Chicago Bulls win record 72 games in a season. 1996 NFL Draft, Keyshawn Johnson from USC, first pick by the New York Jets. Damn, okay. What else we got? 1997, first baseball game in Hawaii. Cards beat Padres in doubleheader. Cubs beat 97. Cubs beat New York Mets in the NL's worst opening, lost 14 straight games. And I'm trying to hurry and skip along because I'm running out of time. There's a point to this video, obviously. 1997, that chump Mark McGwire is fourth to home run on a Detroit Tiger left field roof. Others include Frank Howard, Harmon Killebrew, and Cecil Fielder, for you baseball guys out there. Oh man, look at this. More aviation shit. 1998, tame Boeing 727-200, chartered by Air France, crashing into the Cerro El Cabel Mountains after takeoff from Bogota, Colombia, killing 53. 1998, German terrorist group Red Army faction announces their dissolution after 28 years. And here we go. The main thing, really one of the few things I can remember about 420. And I might do a whole video on this one day, probably not anytime soon, but one day when I have time to research it and talk about the documentary that followed along with this. 1999, 420, April 20th. Columbine High School Massacre. Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold killed 13 people, injured 24 others before committing suicide at Columbine High School, Colorado. I seen those tapes. I seen all that. The documentary is called 0 Hour. And I seen that, I can't remember, maybe back in the early 2000s. I don't even think it's out anymore, to be honest with you. And I seen it. And it showed the actual security footage. It showed the actual footage. It even showed them at the end shooting themselves. It even had audio. Like, it was crazy. When they went to kill themselves at the end after doing what they did, you know, they had their guns to their head and they said 1, 2, 3 and pulled the triggers and the guns didn't go off. I don't know. I think they put the safeties on or something, but it didn't go off. And they laughed. They thought the shit was funny. It's like, oh shit, it didn't work. Let's try it again. Let's try it again, Eric. So fucking they 1, 2, 3 and boom, they blew their fucking brains out. All this shit was captured on security footage. Them walking around the library in the lunchroom, shooting people under the table, and it was fucking nuts. That was the first time I actually seen something like that. Then after that, I seen Faces of Death and all that after, you know. But coming from Chicago, I've already seen a bunch of vicious shit growing up, so I was desensitized to it. But it was something about watching that movie and seeing that just, it made me look at high school and everything else a lot differently after that, and victims and how people deal with shit and different stuff that goes on. And it really made me want to raise my awareness about the people I'm around and the people I deal with. And you know, sidetrack. When I was younger, when I was in grade school, I was bullied just for a little bit, not for too long. The only reason I was because of the environment I was in. Everyone around there I felt like was tougher than me. People bringing guns to school and knives and shit, or getting into fights with kids bigger than them and shit. Me and my brother, man, we were together, but it's like I felt like we had to stand out too. So we bullied a couple kids. Like, there were, I remember, and if they're watching, Keith, I'm sorry, I can't remember your last name, but Keith, we went to Foster Park together, in the same grade, young white kid, and he was beat up. He was beat up and bullied because he was a little white kid. Like he grew up in a predominantly black area, and you know he was beat up. I'm talking about damn near every day just because he was white. So Keith, if you're out there watching, I don't think I ever beat him up or fought him, but I'm sorry that you even had to deal with that. Akeem, big boy back in I think I was in 4th or 5th grade. He had just transferred up to the school. And I can't remember why I started bullying him and fucking with him, but I did. I remember one day we were on the playground and me and my brother were fucking with him. That motherfucker pushed me and I did a fucking backwards flip, like 3 backwards flips. I'm talking about, I remember shit spinning around and landing on my ass, you know? And we just kept fucking with him. I don't even know why we did it. Like I said, maybe it was just because of what was our environment we were in. We felt like we had to show that we weren't pussies, you know? But Akeem, if you're out there watching, I can't remember your last name either, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Another kid, Jacob. I can't remember his last name either, but we were in a lot of grades together. We went to Foster Park out there in Chicago. I have my issues with gay people, and that's both sides, male or female. But Jacob was a little effeminate back then, you know? And we teased him for it. I did, the rest of my class did, but I'm talking about just me. And looking back on it, it was real ignorant of me to do that. Because Jacob was a nice guy. He was a real nice guy, nice kid. He kept his grades up. He was in school every day, did his thing, man. And I talked shit about him just because he seemed a little effeminate. And he probably wasn't. He probably was just around his mom all day and he just picked up little habits from her. So Jacob, if you're out there watching, I'm sorry, brother. I really am. I apologize for the stupid shit I did and said to you back in the day. My apologies from the bottom of my heart, and to the other guys too. We all grow up. At that time I wasn't. I was a young dumb kid, and like I said, I'm sorry from the deepest part of my heart, because I don't like bullies at all. I hate bullies. I hate thieves just as much, and liars. If you're either one of those 3, you can fuck off. Don't come around me with that shit. Anyways, moving on with the rest of the video, because I ain't run out of time just to get through everything. The point of this video, basically, before I go to everything else, is what happens when you ask people about 420. Why do they celebrate it? Oh, well, it's a smoker's holiday. Like, you just got to smoke and smoke and smoke, or it has to do with marijuana. And no. How much you want to bet these people won't tell you any of the shit I named, both the good and the bad? People, a lot of people in general are followers. Like I said, man, no one wants to do their own research. Somebody said something the other day that social media, actually it was Organic the Illionaire is the name of his channel. Organic the Illionaire. Bright young man. Listen to his channel. He brings up a lot of good points. But social media has made people antisocial. Antisocial can mean, it means just what it is, but it also means not fucking doing your due diligence when you need to. You know, looking up things, man, researching things. Like, when somebody tells you something, you should research it back and front. Especially when a woman tells you. When a woman tells me the sky's blue, I look outside, I read up on it, and then I go back to her like, you know what, man? You were right, lady. You know, you have to. But no one knows none of this shit. No one cares. Like, people are just followers and just believers in anything that they're told or put in front of them. And it's sad, man. It really is. It really is. One day, when I'm doing these videos, I'm going to be doing it in seclusion somewhere. Out in the middle of the woods in my own little house. Because I need to get away from people. I do. I'm not crazy. I'm not finna fucking go on a rampage and shit. But I prefer seclusion. I prefer to be by myself. When problems go wrong, I like to blame myself because my problems are my own. You know? But, I mean, going forward, there isn't really much else to talk about. Derek Carr is drafted by the Texans in 2002. 2004, Iraq 12 mortars are fired at Abu Ghraib prison by insurgents, killing 22 detainees and wounding 92. Man, Johnson Space Center in 2007 shooting. A man with a handgun barricades himself in NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas, before killing a male hostage and himself. Like, Jesus, you know? 2010, Deepwater Horizon drilling rig explodes, killing 11, causing the rig to sink, causing a massive oil discharge into the Gulf of Mexico, and an environmental disaster. I remember that. Crazy shit. That's where you get the commercials with the ducks being washed off with Dawn. 2012, plane crash near Islamabad, Pakistan, kills 127 people. 2012, 40 people are killed and 27 are injured after a tractor trailer collided with a bus in Alamo. Like, there's more. We're in 2019 now. There's more. But do your own research and figure out what happened from 2012 to 2019 on April 20th, and it'll surprise you. It isn't about, like I said, there's nothing wrong with weed, man. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with smoking. But sometimes you can't just follow the pack. You have to do your own work, your own research, and figure things out for yourself. That's how you know you have true facts, because you looked it up and you understood what was being told exactly. Like, there's three sides to every story. Your side, their side, and the truth. Remember that. You always want the truth when you're looking up facts. You want the truth when you're dealing with anything. And the truth is, I'm running out of fucking space. Run out of memory, so I gotta end this video right now. But at the end of the day, like I said, man, do your own research. Study things. Figure things out. Don't just listen to people's word, because men lie. Women lie. The numbers don't. Anyways, man, happy Easter to those who believe in it and all this other shit. But that's it, all I gotta say today. And Kev Kush is out once again.